Dylan Black. You know what? We could all use some help with our funds. And she's got some amazing tips to help us with just that. It's Anne Tran with Wealth Simple joining us. Hello.
Hi.
Good to have you here, Anne. Give us a brief history lesson on Wealth Simple.
Yes, we're Canada's leading investment company. That's a fancy term to say that we help Canadians take care of their investment, TFSA or RRSP, through amazing technology and human-centered customer service.
Proud Canadian company as well.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Okay, so let's start with all kinds of big tips here. First one, you say it's important for us to track our spending. Not easy to do, but how can people do this?
Yes, it might sound obvious, but if you don't know where your money's going, then it's hard to control it. So every month we recommend that you sit down, either alone or with your spouse, and then you make a thorough analysis of where you spend. Through the exercise, you'll notice a few areas where you'll be willing to cut down on.
Okay.
So whatever you decide on, stick to your plan.
Okay, you got to be honest with your spouse too as well.
Oh yeah.
Could be a challenge for some. Okay, paying off high interest debts obviously is something that you should probably, is that one of the things you should do first? Like see where your highest interest debts are and then pay those off?
Absolutely. We're talking here specifically about credit card debt. The reason being that these kind of debt carries interest that will balloon very quickly and will become very expensive. I'll give you an example. If you put $1,000 on your credit card that is at 20% interest, that means that if you don't pay anything throughout the year, by the end of the year, you'll own an additional $200 to your financial institution.
Yeah.
And that money will keep on growing until the day that you pay off everything. Now, let's also not forget that whatever money goes towards paying that interest is money that is not working for you on the market. So you're losing double. Rule of thumb, try to pay off as soon as possible any debt that carries interest beyond 5%.
Okay, pay it off as soon as possible, for
Yes.
sure. Okay, building emergency funds. What's the best way to do this? Because obviously unexpected things can happen, so you need to have that sort of nest egg.
Right.
How do you build an emergency fund?
The first thing is to have a goal. So what is an emergency fund? We would recommend that you have the equivalent of 3 to 6 months worth of basic living expenses. And we're talking here food, rent, transport, and communication. Now, what you want to do is have that money easily accessible, so in something called a savings account. And what it will do is that it will give you the peace of mind should anything happen, that you have a cushion to fall back on without having to use your credit card.
Okay, one more time, how many months savings should you?
3 to 6 months.
Gosh, that's hard for a lot of people though, right? Because a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck.
Absolutely.
But you got to do it. Planning for mid to long-term goals is important. So do you do that through investments?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you talked about it.
Good.
2 specific things you want to take advantage of. The first one is called a group RSP account, a group retirement savings plan. Now, not a lot of people know this, but a lot of employers actually want to help you get a head start at retirement. And for that, they will give you a financial incentive. That means that they will contribute and give you free money if you also contribute to your group RSP account. So the thing you want to do is turn around and ask your employer, what is the contribution plan at our company? Whether it be a 5% matching or a $50 per paycheck, put that money and max that amount, because the equivalent will be to say no to free money or to leave part of your salary on the table.
So it's as simple as a quick conversation with your HR department, perhaps?
Yes. And in the case that they don't offer a group RSP account, you also have other options in order to start investing. Those are the other tax-sheltered account called the TFSA and the RRSP account.
Okay.
Now, they're great. To be really quick, the first one, the TFSA, allows you to grow your money tax-free. Now, the second one, the RRSP account, allows you to diminish whatever you owe to the government tax for the next year.
Okay, nice. 45 seconds left here, and I want to know the importance of automation.
Oh.
Automating things, very important. For what reasons?
Because it's hard to see money and not spend it.
Yeah, of course.
So we tell you, do what we call at Wealth Simple a PAC, a pre-authorized contribution. Every month, tell your savings account to go grab $500 and put it into an investment account automatically. Either it be $10, $500, it doesn't matter. This way, you will passively and automatically build this new financial habit and this nest on the side for you.
And you're right, because when the money's in your hand, you want to go spend it. So let's get it in your bank account before you can do that. Just quickly, you can get things started for people in just under 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Download the app and you're done.
Amazing. Anne Tran, thank you very much for being here. WealthSimple.com, all kinds of amazing tips. And we appreciate her time for sure here today on Daytime. And we appreciate your time. Have a good day.